Hello. All right. I guess we are running. Let's see. Why are we glitching so much? Oh. Huh. So where is? Oh, there it is. There's my headphone. How are you all doing? I hope that everybody is doing great. Why is the internet so slow? What is happening here? Uh-oh. Let's see. Well, how's everybody doing? I hope everybody is doing great. Today is day 3 of our... Oh, let's go live here too on Facebook. And we're gonna go live here as well. Oh, we are live there as well. Perfect. We are live everywhere. So, how are you all doing? Today is day 3 of our community business growth clinic interventions. If you own your own business, if you sell your own services, if you sell your own products, whatever it is, we are here for you, to serve you, to help you so you could get to the next level, wherever that may be and wherever it is that you need to go. If you want to bring in more money, if you want to bring in more leads, if you want to do anything with your business to scale it, we've been doing that for 16 years, and I'm here 1 hour every day to just answer your specific questions. If you have any questions that you want to scale your business with, text us above, get the link, join us live, so we would do a live, real consultation for your business. Normally, this is over $500 per hour. This month is my birthday, so I decided to do this as a way to give back to our beautiful community. We are going live on multiple platforms. We want to maximize our reach. And if you're watching this, thank you so much. I don't know where you are joining us in the world from. Wherever you are, bless you, and let's do this. So yesterday was our second video, second day, and we discussed what we need to do as business owners to be able to have a clear communication so we could market our products, our services to the right avatar. That is key to success. Because there are so many times we have amazing products or amazing services, yet nobody is knowing to even come and try us. That's why communication and marketing, as we discussed yesterday, is the bridge that brings entrepreneurs to consumers. And without proper marketing, it doesn't matter if you have gold. I don't know if any of you have seen this video. Maybe I should view this, show this next time. Anybody who has any kind of product, there's this guy, he actually goes in New York. Let me lower the music here. There's this guy in New York, and he's actually handing out gold bars in literally Times Square to people, and nobody's accepting the golden bars from him. He's literally standing in the street and saying, please take this, and people are not taking it. This is a huge sign. I always say this to my clients. Even if you're giving out gold, literally, people are not catching it. People are not accepting it because you are not speaking to their pain. The most important critical thing we got to do when we want to sell anything is to be able to communicate and isolate who our ideal avatar or customer is. Once you figure this out, really the rest of the game is so easy, because a lot of people get really stressed out when it comes to marketing and advertising, where in fact marketing and advertising are just absolutely wonderful when you look at it the right way. Don't get bogged down with the questions of how do I do it. Don't get bogged down with the tyranny of how. Just understand that marketing is the process, is the bridge that will allow you, as somebody who has any service or offer that is the solution to somebody's pain, to put it right in front of their eyes. Because we are all experiencing, we are all going through the times of 3-second attention spans. This is crazy. 3-second attention spans now. So your job as a business entrepreneur, as an owner, as an operator, doesn't matter where you are, even as an employee, as a salesperson, wherever you are in life, you have one job and one job only: to figure out what is it that you have within your means to offer to the world, and who needs what you have to offer. Once you find these two, the rest becomes really easy. And yesterday we were talking about some key nuggets, some gems that will allow you to hack your way to actually reach your ideal avatar more effectively. And those hacks are the 6 basic human needs. So there are 6 basic human needs psychologically that we all have. And by the way, marketing all just sits on the shoulders of foundations of psychology. So, and I'm trying to teach you something here, share something with you here that will really add so much value, not only to your personal life as you get to know yourself more, but to that of you and the people around you, your relationships, your intimate relationships, your family relationships, your social circle, and obviously as an extension of you to your customers, to your clients, to hopefully your ideal avatar, which we discussed yesterday. You must be able to identify. By the way, if you haven't been using ChatGPT properly, this is a perfect time to do that, because, for example, a lot of people don't understand what prompt engineering and proper prompting can do for you. The proper prompting in AI today can make the difference between you walking away with a bag of golden cash, or just saying, hey, this sounds good, I'm just going to use it, and not get any results, because to you it just sounds more intelligent what the AI is saying. It sounds pretty, yet it's not effective. So in order for you, for example, to be able to even get your ideal avatar profile developed, there are now GPTs that are designed, pre-programmed, that you can use to actually develop your ideal avatar. If you don't even know what an ideal avatar is and how to even develop one, what I suggest to you is to go on GPT, jump on GPT, and then just go to, there is this button right now on the left hand side, it's called GPTs. Maybe I could actually show it to you. Let me see if I can, because this is so important for you to understand and do correctly. Until you don't know, yes, okay, I got this. Let me just go here and share my screen with you. And I'm gonna share GPT. Okay, perfect. So you're seeing this now. These are my favorite GPTs here. What I want you to do, hold on. Oh, you're not seeing this. I gotta actually add this to the screen. And I'm gonna just identify what you want to the AI, your agent, to act as. What do you want it to be? Who do you want it to think like? Okay, so let me see here. Oh, GPT is taking its sweet time today. Yesterday, GPT actually went down. I don't know if y'all use this. We use AI for our AI employees business a lot, because that's what we do. We offer AI employees to small businesses so we could lower their overhead, basically get them AI assistants to actually automate so much of what it is that the business. Whoa! Oh, there it is. It just spits everything at once. Look at this now, my friend. So this is what we call an ideal avatar profile. Now, this is just take one, but look at this. So it says there is an industry trend. So research the market is step one. It's telling you what to do, and it's saying what are the industry trends, growth in boutique and independent gyms. So, many new gym owners are moving away from large chains. That's true. And digital fitness integration and post-pandemic recovery, interesting stuff. Key competitors. So business coaching services specializing in fitness niche. This is beautiful. Oh, look at this. It's even giving you names. You can go study these businesses and see what they're doing with their model of business. This is what I want you to understand. If you don't take anything else away from today's program, from today's live session, this alone is worth thousands and thousands of dollars, because conventionally you would have to pay people such as us literally thousands of dollars to do this market research, to provide these solutions and steps to the clients. Now you could do this for free at your fingertips, literally, and get so much value. So I want you to see the progression of this. And then it's giving you target audience analysis. So who are your ideal clients that are gym owners? They're struggling with lead generation, sales conversion, are overwhelmed by marketing strategies, want to stand out in a competitive local market. By the way, if you're watching this right now, message me, or you could text us on the phone number above and ask for the live meeting link, and you could join me. We could just talk about your specific business. That's why we're here. Like I said, the consulting in the world of business is very pricey. It usually starts at a few $100s per hour when it's worth your time and dime. And we're here gifting our time to you so that we could help you actually make a breakthrough in your business right now. So continuing on, as you can see, the defining of the client avatar demographic, it's telling you who are these people. They're between 28 to 45 years old, entrepreneurs and small business owners starting or scaling their gym. Gender, slightly male leaning, that is correct, but gender isn't a major deciding factor, correct. Then occupation, gym owner, fitness trainers. This is wonderful. Income level, 40,000 to 100,000. That is correct. That's what they usually start with, and they want to actually scale from there where they get stuck. By the way, the biggest competitors in this game is Gym Launch, Alex Ramosey's business. They're massive in this. Uncover psychographics. So this is wonderful, because now in the lifestyle, this is where you get to find out where your ideal client is hanging out. What are their desires? What do they want to experience more of? How to put yourself, because that's your job as a business owner, as an entrepreneur. Your literal job is to figure out where the people who have a pain for which you could provide a solution are hanging out. Are they on social media, on TikTok? Are they on Instagram? Are they on LinkedIn? Are they on YouTube? Are they just hanging out in gyms around your neighborhood? Are they buying their coffees from Starbucks, or are they going to Einstein's Bros coffee house? It is your job to figure this out. It is your job to understand, to obsess over what your ideal, by the way. Why do we keep on saying ideal? Because everybody can be your client, but the ideal client is the one who is literally 20% of your portfolio that provides 80% of your income. That's what the ideal client is. So the ideal clients are the ones that we want to serve more of. And I really want you to kind of zero in on this, because the more you understand who your ideal client is, the easier it's going to be for you to actually speak their needs by repeating what you understand their worries, their anxieties, their stresses, their fears are. And then when they feel like in this crazy world of 8 billion people on this planet, this person, through their advertising, through their social media posts, through their flyers, through their outreach, is literally speaking every point that is my key pain points, then they feel like you're speaking exactly to them. And when they feel like you're speaking only to them and to them, then you've done what's called hooking them. And when you hook them, now they are listening to you. And attention, my friend, in the world of marketing and in the world of business is the number one thing you are fighting against all of not only your competitors, but the cat videos on Instagram, those funny videos on YouTube. You are fighting for your client's attention against all of those hooks. That's why it becomes very, very critical for you to understand. And by the way, people are more inclined to actually respond and give you their attention when you're aware of their pain points. When you can speak to somebody's pain and you could say, hey, listen, I know you're going through this. I know you've bought all of this gym equipment and you're trying to now bring in extra sales and your churn rate is high. I know that you're not able to actually turn your views that are eyeballs that are falling on your Facebook, on your Instagram posts into clients, into prospects. I can actually help you with a solution that will get you the results that you want. Then you have their attention now. Now, whatever it is that you're offering, again, like I said, you could hop into the conversation with us right now live, and we're going to be talking about your specific business if you want, or you could just send us a message. I can maybe hopefully see some of them here. I don't know. We're on 7 different platforms. I don't know if I could see all of the messages here. My intention here is to give you so much value with how to scale your business every day for 1 hour between 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. live Eastern Standard Time as a business and breakthrough consultant. We move on to number 4, step 4, which is identify goals and values. Very important. Again, now see, we know what, and we're going to actually get more into their pain points. Wait, address concerns. You see, this is exactly what I was talking to you about. Trust issue, price sensitivity. This is now even going with fear of complexities. Now, this is even telling you for your customer avatar what is going to be their concerns about your offering. This is crazy, guys. Like, this is magic. This is the magic of artificial intelligence, which, by the way, I have to tell you, whether you or somebody you know, somebody you love, your friend, your family, whoever you know, owns a business, you have about a 6 to 12 months window from today to start integrating artificial intelligence agents, or we call them employees, onto your business so that they could help you with taking repetitive tasks out of your hand, so you could focus, or whoever you love, whoever you know of, they could focus on what is actually bringing them the money instead of what is just making them and keeping them busy. Because you don't want to just be busy. You want to, because busy is not productive. A lot of business operators, founders get stuck in the cycle of business busy. But busy really means broke. It's not productive. When you're busy, 90% of businesses just falter and go out of business within the first 10 years in some of the sectors in USA. And that's frightening. By the way, the remaining businesses that are staying alive, they're not actually profitable. So the statistics are rigged against the businesses. And these numbers, by the way, are coming pre-AI. These numbers are from way back when AI was not even a thing. AI is now going to come and give the first adapters, the pioneers of whoever adapts and integrates technology is going to give them a huge boost. It's going to give them a huge leg up. So please, if you care about your life, if you care about your family, if you care about your business, understand what I'm telling you, you have about less than a year to actually bring practical. And I'm not talking about ChatGPT. This is called generative AI, which is literally, as you could see, generating content for us. But it's not ChatGPT I'm talking about. I'm talking about AI phone assistants. Right now, you can actually bring AI phone assistants. Again, if you want, text our number. I'm going to give you information. There is this $99 free gift that we are giving everybody who's texting us on how AI is able to help your business today. There is literally no spamming. We don't do that here. We're not about that. We're about just providing you, as you see, custom value that is tailored to your business. So if you own your own business, this is the moment. This is your wake up call. This is God, universe, whatever you believe in, just come in knocking at your door if you're watching this, to get on the AI bandwagon, because you do not want to miss that, baby. You miss that bandwagon, you're completely gone and you're out of the game before you even realize it. Essentially by 2050, which is only what, like 5 years from, 2030, which is essentially 5 years from now. 50, oh God, 2030, 5 years from now. If it's AI or die in your business, just that simple. So the pain points, this is interesting. Pinpoint the pain points. Isn't this interesting? And challenges. I was talking to you about this. It comes in step 7. So professional challenges, lack of consistent leads and member retention. Ooh, exactly what we talked about. Inexperience with marketing and sales strategies, time management struggles, personal frustrations. They have feeling overwhelmed or stuck in day-to-day grind of running the gym. Boom! Exactly what I was telling you. Fear of burnout due to lack of clear direction. This is what I'm saying. So the beauty of this, and look at this, fears. This is beautiful. This is what you're going to play on. You're going to have a flyer coming out for your product, for your services, for your event. You want to do this for your event before you even create your flyer. Otherwise, you're literally wasting your time with making a copy, printing it, and handing it out. Nobody's going to care, because in this crazy 3-second rule of the attention span, you must immediately tell whoever it is that is your ideal client, hey, I know what your pain is. I know you're losing money on ineffective strategies. I know you're failing to grow your business and being forced to shut it down. I know you're getting left behind by competitors who are bigger than you, who are eating you out. And you came in with the dream of helping other people, with actually providing them a space to actually get into the gym, to actually come in and get fit and get healthy. All of a sudden, you have the attention of your ideal client. And now everybody else will be like, yeah, this is not for me. I don't own this. But your ideal avatar, when they catch it, they're like, whoa, how do they know what exactly it is that I'm afraid of? What it is exactly that I'm experiencing? This is psychic shit. So you're going to actually blow their mind. And that is your key number 1. Now, number 2, you will need to create a funnel. This is very important in the world of marketing. What is a funnel? A funnel means I'm hooking your attention right now. I got your attention. Now, my responsibility, my job right next after this is, how can I give you even more value? Because nobody's going to come buy anything from you. Now, this is a big mistake a lot of people make. Everybody thinks, let me just close this ChatGPT window. Everybody thinks that they are selling something, and all you got to do is to just present your offer, present your product, present your service to other people. Come buy from me, come buy from me. The best real estate, the best cookies in town, the best haircuts in town. Nobody cares about whether you call yourself the best in anything. And as a matter of fact, even if you tell me with your claims, is it about crypto? Hey, thank you for just joining us, dude. This is not about crypto, this conversation. This conversation is a business clinic for growth. Anybody who has their own business, we are talking about solutions that will, hacks that will allow you to actually increase your sales, your scalability, and bringing more leads. This is the conversation. Going back to what you got to do. What you have to do, my friend, if you're still watching this, if you're still with us, and by the way, if you stay all the way to the end, I'm going to give you a hack that's going to just blow your mind even more than what you've heard so far. You give somebody a particular material, content we call it, on social media, on paper, on TV, doesn't matter. Whenever you deliver something to anybody of value, then you have their trust now. The thing is, everybody thinks it's just all I need to do for my business is to just let people know that I'm selling something, and now why are they not buying it? Well, because they're not trusting you. I have a question. You want to go on, you see somebody attractive on a street, right? If you're a guy watching this, or if you're a girl, doesn't matter. You see somebody attractive. Do you just walk up to them and say, "Hey, you look so beautiful. You want to go get married?" No, you don't do that. You don't go tell nobody you want to get married right away. You say, "Hey, you look beautiful. Can I have your name?" "Yes, what is your name?" "Oh, that's so nice. What do you do for a living?" "Oh, so interesting. Where do you live? What are you doing right now?" You're not going to them and saying, "Hey, you look so beautiful. I love you. Let's go get married." It's not about you. You're trying to learn about them. You have to learn about your prospect by asking them these questions. Now, what we're doing is, by doing the homework with artificial intelligence right now, developing that ideal client avatar profile, we have this ability to actually reach out to our ideal avatar profile, that our ideal client, without asking them these questions in real time. So we already kind of do our homework. We come up with the pain points. We put all of that together on a paper. We present it to them. "Oh wow, this is crazy. How do they know this about me?" Whether it's on their cell phone and they're just watching your natural organic post there, or whether you're just giving them and dropping off a door hanger on their door. So now that you have their attention, you must give them something of immense value, my friend, because that value is like the asking of the first date. "Hey, listen, I would love to take you out and just show you a good time and buy you a coffee. Are you okay with that? I'm not asking you to marry me. I'm not asking you to give me your money. I'm not asking you to sign a contract. I want to give you some value. Are you okay with that?" And that is how you start the funnel. The funnel gets started at the top by you offering what we call an HVCO, or a high value content offering. A high value content offering is what you can use and what you must use to warm up your prospects. Because the moment you actually have somebody giving you their time, which is the most important, valuable thing after their attention that they are in control of in their life, now all of a sudden it is your responsibility to turn this prospect, which is a cold prospect, into a warm prospect through a process called nurturing campaign. Now, a nurturing campaign is literally what I told you, where you give them immense amount of value, where you give them so many bonuses, you don't hold anything back. Like, if you feel like right now, am I holding anything back? I'm just giving you whatever it is that is coming to me that is going to serve you for your business to grow. I'm not saying, well, we do consulting and I shouldn't be giving away this avatar profile creator because we get to charge our clients. No, take it all. Use it. Listen, in 2025, ignorance is not bliss. Ignorance is a choice. Because we are living in the age of information at the fingertip, literally at your fingertips. Information has never been readily available at scale like it is right now. Think about this for a second. Until 3 years ago, before artificial intelligence, you would have to find a book, find an author, spend hours reading the book in order for you to be able to take away one thing from that's going to serve your business. Today, you just go to ChatGPT, and then you just ask it, "Hey, I have this problem in my business. Who do you think has the best solutions for this specific problem?" And it will tell you who to actually go up and study. What video on YouTube, by the way, GPT, which is just one of the LLMs, large language models, that are the artificial intelligences that we work with. Another one is called Gemini, and Gemini is Google's artificial intelligence. This is brilliant because what's important is that Gemini is integrated, since it's Google's, directly into YouTube. So with Gemini, you could ask Gemini, by the way, Like, show me videos that will talk to me about ideal avatars for gyms. Boom. It's going to do it for you. It's going to actually, you could do that with YouTube, but now you could, within Gemini, ask Gemini, instead of watching a 30 minutes video, now tell me what is this video talking about and give me the key point, the key takeaway points. Like, mind blown. This changes your life, how you actually do business, because so many of business owners, well, there is a big difference and distinguishment I keep making between the business owners and operators, because everybody thinks that they are a business owner, but really, as long as and so long as you are actually exchanging your time and energy and body and physical presence for money, for compensation, you are not really a business owner, my friend. You are just a business operator. I talked about this yesterday as well in episode 2, in day 2. This is very critical for you to understand. And the problem with being a business operator is that, especially as entrepreneurs, the problem is you are risking everything, because what if, God forbid, something happens and you cannot work? What if you cannot actually show up to deliver and show up to actually work? Even if you're a dentist, even if you're a doctor, even if you're an engineer, same thing. It doesn't matter. If you're a realtor, you gotta show up to close that deal. You gotta show up for the open house. You gotta show up at your store if you own a restaurant. So then you are not a business owner, you're an operator. The point at which you are sleeping at nighttime and money is coming ching 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 into your account, sales are coming, that's when you're starting to become an owner, when your physical presence, when your time is no longer required for generating income in real time. And now, why are we going through all of this? It's because I want you to understand the reason people get stuck in the pattern, in the cycle of, by the way, does anybody start a business because they want to get stuck in answering phone calls and doing paperwork and writing invoices and checks? No, nobody, not a single person in the history has said, I would love to sit down and answer a lot of phone calls and write a lot of paper and read a lot of nonsense junk and just get complaints to deal with, and that's my dream. No, everybody says, I want to have freedom of time and I want to have freedom of money. That's why I want to open my own business. And why is it that, my question to you is, why is it that everybody wants freedom of time and money, yet 95% of businesses do not have freedom of time and money? It's because they get caught in the pattern, in the cycle, in the vicious cycle of operating the business rather than owning the business and actually creating systems that will allow them to oversee the operations. That's literally the biggest difference between becoming an owner and an operator. And why do we get stuck in the operating? It's because employee number one of every business is the founder. So when you're employee number one, you obviously naturally got to do everything for your own business so that you could get whatever needs to be done. Now, here's the thing. Hopefully, you can actually bring in some sales. Hopefully, you could actually offer your products, identify your ideal avatar client profile, speak to them through their pain points, and hopefully you can actually increase your sales to the point of hiring employee number 2. Now, usually, statistically, employee number 2 in any business is the first closest person to you that you can find, you can get your hands on. It's either your friend, it's a family member, it's somebody that just walks through the door who has any kind of pulse to them. And then you say, can you do this, and this for me? Because I cannot afford to pay somebody $30, $40 per hour. I'm still working on the business myself. I'm still struggling. Can you help me with this? And they're, of course, going to say yes. So then what you're doing right now, as like any operator, business owner would, even up until the point of bringing employee number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, usually up until about 10, usually the business owners are still all the time operators because they have not developed systems. At best case scenario, they're able to scale the sales and bringing extra money. Therefore, they need extra hands on to just handle the business. Yet they haven't gotten into the idea, the habit of hiring proper talent and paying them a double premium over the average, so they bring their experience to the team, so they bring their experience to my company, so they can help me with setting up systems, with operations, so I have to spend less time on managing and micromanaging, and I could actually easily delegate tasks and move from a position of operating my business to a position of more now owning the business and more becoming not the quarterback, because the quarterback is really the manager, is the operator at best case scenario. You want to be the team owner, not even the coach who's sitting on the side of the field. The coach is even the one who's yelling, and he's there. He's got to get everybody involved. The coach is not even the business owner. The owner is literally the team owner. He could be at home. He could be at his beach house in Hawaii, and he's still getting paid. And the thing is, you can today with AI literally free up, no matter what business you're in, free up so much of your time that you've been allocating to doing the day-to-day operations. And by the way, this is again another call for you. If you're watching this later, or if you're watching this right now, text that number above. There is literally no commitments from you, and we're giving you $100 free value in terms of a gift that will outline 9 different hacks, practical hacks, where you could use them today to actually bring extra time, earn back your time, and you could then use that time to do whatever you want with it. Because who out in here actually owns your own business? If you own your own business, do you actually have time to do anything that you actually desire? Really, 99% of the people don't even have time, because they don't have time to hang out with their friends, with their family. If your business is doing good, you don't have time, because time and business really are not synonymous because of the operator paradigm. My friend, if you're going to take one thing away from this video, it is that I want you to have the understanding that you have just secured yourself a job without a pension. Because even if you worked for another business, you would be working your way up towards a pension, so that when you get to the retirement age, you're going to be rewarded, and you're going to have some sort of a nest, a security nest of payments that will support you. Think about this for a second, my friend. If you are not an employee, if you're your own business owner, chances are 99% you're not paying the pensions or contributions towards a pension plan for yourself. And if you're not, which I know most of our clients have not been, then you are leaving yourself vulnerable to risks, even if not the risk of right now. And as I said, anything happening, God forbid, that you cannot show up to work and earn that income, then you're leaving yourself vulnerable to the risk of what happens when you're retired and you need that support. So it is critical, especially for the people. I have this passion within me, as I don't know if you could feel it, for small business owners, because the small business owners like us are the visionaries. They're the ones that are excited about life. They're the ones that show up. They're the ones that show out. They're the ones that take risks that nobody else is willing to take, because they feel so passionate about, I need to do something to serve people. I have this brilliant idea. I'm going to quit my job and go make this a business so I could serve people. And so many of them fail because they don't have the entrepreneurial skills. And at best, they're only an artist. They're only a creator. They're only a performer of the task that is required, which is only 3 parts of the success of any business. Let me just quickly touch on this as well. So if you are a business owner of any size, of any shape, you need 3 foundational pillars in your business for you to actually be able to not only thrive, but first of all, survive. Now, what are these three pillars that you need to have? Which, by the way, as I said, when your business is just you and your employee number one, you have to do all of these three yourself. Otherwise, your business goes up or belly up. The three things you must be able to do, the three foundational pillars of every business, or the three hats that the same business owner, employee number one, will have to wear from the beginning, is the first of all is called the artist hat, or the artist pillar, the creator pillar. So it's the pillar or the hat that the employee number one, the owner, wears, where they're creating the process, where they're creating the product, when they're creating the experience for the end consumer. This is the haircut. Yes, thank you. This is literally, I'm getting comments here. This is literally the most foundational hat or pillar, because 80% of small businesses start with an artist, with a creator, saying, with an inventor, saying, I have this. How can I actually bring value to everybody with what I have to offer? So the artist is the one that cares about the customer experience. The artist is the one that cares about the journey of the client. Okay. The second hat that every business owner must be able to wear and switch between, by the way, these three, is the manager hat. So the manager is the one that actually oversees the operations and says, this got to be delegated. This got to be going to that. We have to outsource this. I have to actually prioritize this beyond the other move that I need to make. That's the managerial hat, the time manager. The being in charge of how you actually allocate your own resources. It requires you to act as a phenomenon manager. And obviously, last but of course the most important one is the entrepreneurial hat, or the foundation. So the entrepreneurial hat or the foundation is the side, is the persona that brings and closes the gap and builds the bridge, as I was saying, between the product, the service that we offer, and the consumer who actually needs it. This gap, which actually brings the ka-ching, ka-ching, the money, is literally being filled by the entrepreneur within us. Now, here's the thing. In big businesses, when you look at like enterprises, you see different positions for these. So for example, the CEO, the Chief Executive Officer, is the entrepreneur of the business. The COO, the Chief Operating Officer, is the manager hat. And the artist, the creator, is usually the CMO, the Chief Marketing Officer, is the Chief Customer Experience Officer, whatever you want to call it, CCO. There's different names for it, but all these C-suites are literally the people at the top of the pyramid who specialize on one of these tasks within massive big enterprises and operations. But when your business is having 1 employee, 3 employees, 5 employees, your business is still needing the attention of all of these 3 areas for it to be able to survive. Otherwise, it's not going to survive. And there is no way before surviving it can even have a chance of thriving. So anytime you see any business growing, that means the person behind it has been able to manage these 3 hats and wear them at the right time. The business owner must be able to wear the hat at the right time so they could serve whoever needs to be served with the creator, with the artist hat, provide them the support, provide them the love, provide them the services, provide them the systems that they need as the end user, so they could thrive and become a customer, so they could actually stick by and become a raving fan and bring us more of their friends back to our business. And then the owner also needs to be a manager. You need to be your own manager of your resources, of your time, of your actual attention. That is, by the way, one of the biggest struggles. If you are on your phone, actually, the biggest struggle of humanity today is managing our own attention with how much and how to spend our time on social media, because we are going up against, you guessed it, artificial intelligence. So all these algorithms that are controlling our feeds on Instagram, on Facebook, on all these social media platforms, they're artificial intelligence, whether you believe it or not. This is kind of creepy. They know us better than we know ourselves. They know us better than we know ourselves. My friend saying, send me $1,000. What? This is crazy. You're getting hundreds of thousands of dollars of free value here. And I hope you're enjoying this. I hope you're enjoying this, because nobody is going to send you money. I don't know what you're thinking just going around on all these posts I see. Like, who wants to help me out? Who wants to help out my business? Nobody wants to help out your business. Let me tell you the truth. Nobody wants to help out your business. Nobody cares about your business. You know why? Because everybody just cares about themselves. Everybody, every single human on this planet cares about one thing and one thing only. What is that? Me. So instead of asking, how can you help me? You have to be asking, how can I help you? That's the real question. Ask your customers, ask your network, ask your friends, how can I add a value to your business? Because you get rewarded for what value you bring to other people. That's literally how business works. The entire idea of entrepreneurship is the idea, especially in a free capitalist society, is the idea that if I could provide you more value than Michael can, then I'm going to earn your business. And how do you provide value? By understanding what your customer needs, what's their pain point, and how your product and your service is going to be a solution to their pain. Without knowing that, you're not actually selling, you're just begging. And they're two different processes. Don't be a beggar, be a seller. And a seller doesn't go and shove their stuff down people's throat, shove their sales and offers down people's throat. A good seller, a good entrepreneur, always understands first that I need to understand what your problem is. I need to understand why you even came to me. I need to understand why I can. Maybe I can't. That's the thing too. Good entrepreneurs will tell you straight up, hey, I can't help you with that. That's not what I can help you with. Because you don't want to take somebody's money, so they just come to you and then they just leave disappointed. So many people are starting new businesses. Small businesses are the backbone of a healthy economy. So much of our economy rides on the back of small businesses, and it is our mission here. And it has been since 2009, when I got into the world of marketing, it has been to help serve small businesses so that you can actually become profitable, so that you can actually become a thriving business, not only for yourself, but also for your family, for your community. That's at least what has been driving me, and that's what I'm committing to personally, to show up every day, like I keep on saying, 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Every day I'm going to do this so that I could bring so much value to you, so that you could actually be able to take one thing from any of these conversations and put it into action. That is the most important thing after all the other points we've been discussing here. The critical thing is there is enough learning. Right now, so many of us are getting caught up in that loop of I need to learn more. I need to learn more. I have to do one more podcast. I have to listen to this. I have to read that book. My friend, you already know enough. You don't need to learn anything else. Put it into action. Put it into action. Repeat that to yourself. I'm going to put it into action. I have learned enough. I actually invite you literally to not spend your time learning and just scrolling social media. Whatever you know right now, just grab a paper, start writing down for yourself. This is what I know. This is what I know. This is what I know. How can I put these three into actionable tasks right now? We call it taking massive action. What massive action do I take right now to actually get me closer to where I need to be, where my ideal outcome is, to my dream outcome, to my destination? You must, and by the way, I talked about this on day one. This is day 3. On day 1, we did talk about this, how critical it is for you to understand 2 things: where you are today with KPIs, with key performance indicators that are very, very vivid, very, very just measurable, because if you can't measure it, you cannot improve it. What you can't measure, you cannot improve. So understand where you are today and define for yourself where you want to be in 1 month, in 6 months, in 1 year. And it doesn't matter where you are today. A lot of people are avoiding this work because they don't like where they are today. So it's so much easier to just avoid it than to actually deal with it. But my invitation to you is, the reason we contemplate, the reason we go on these scrolling sprees, and the reason we waste so much of our time is because we are trying to avoid the discomfort of facing our current reality, because it is not ideal, because it is not what we want to experience. So again, my invitation to you is, whether you're an employee, whether you're a business owner, doesn't matter what you do, please, please do this favor for yourself. Grab a paper after this. We're going to wrap this up in 5 minutes, and write for yourself, where am I today? What is my income right now? Where is my bank account sitting at right now? Where is my client customer count right now? How many active clients do I have? Is it 0 or is it 100? Is the amount of money in my bank account minus 100,000 or is it plus 100,000? Is the income is my monthly revenue right now $0, $5,000, or I actually have to owe money and I have to pay that back? Write that for yourself. And then the next thing you want to do is to just go underneath it and say, in 30 days, and don't write something crazy and out of your own mind, so your brain says, this is too big, I'm not going to go for it. Give yourself an achievable outcome that you know, if you were to take massive action right away, tomorrow, tonight, this evening, and start going after it, you know you can do it because you've done it before. You know you're capable of it. Do something for yourself, write it and commit yourself to it. And now what you're doing is you're having where I am right now, and you're defining where I want to be. And the only thing is, now we create what's called the gap between the 2 points. And the gap is how we work together during the course of the next whatever time you're going to be spending with us, to actually shorten this gap by giving you strategies every day, by giving you strategies and practical things you can do to make that gap even quicker, shorter, so you could achieve whatever it is experience that you want to experience right away, quicker, 10x quicker. I love the 10x brand of Grant Cardone. The 10xing of your results and manifestation of what it is that you want to experience in your own life, whether it is health, whether it is wealth, whether it is relationships, whether it is your network, whether it is your spirituality. The idea is, there are so many strategies out there that can help you get there so much quicker. However, as I said in our day 1 video, what prevents us from experiencing what we need to, what we want to, is not strategies, because again, you're living in the age of technology. Today, ignorance is not bliss, it's a choice. You have access to all of the information available to humanity in one shot within your literal fingertips. So a strategy is not what's avoiding, is not the obstacle that's preventing you from achieving your life dreams. Psychology is. Success is 80% psychology. It's how you think versus what tools you have. Meanwhile, everybody that I come across, even businesses that are making hundreds of millions of dollars every year, they have the psychological barrier that we cannot, which is the reason that they are not. Again, the words of the great Henry Ford: whether you believe you can or whether you believe you can't, you're absolutely right. So please understand this. Contemplation comes from our desire to avoid dealing with the pain of looking at where we are right now and how we are far from where we want to be. But in reality, this becomes this vicious loop that it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy or a negative feedback loop, which just means the more you avoid it, the bigger the problem becomes. And now you need to have bigger distractions that will take your mind off it. So now we go into drugs, we go into alcohol, we go into all sorts of sex addictions, gambling addictions, because now I'm just trying to avoid the problem even more and more and more. Okay, I love you all. I still haven't had anybody come jump on a live call. You're more than welcome to do that. Please, if you own a business, if you know somebody that does, tell them about these series. Every consulting session hour is worth more than $500 in just initial investment, but we give you so much. If you have a business tomorrow, hop on the call with us live, 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. Today's day is concluded. Text us at the phone number above. It is 807-699-9978. And just ask for the $100 free AI package. How to hack your business, how to grow your business with AI. Thank you so much for being with us. I love you all. So many of you came in, and I appreciate you. And for all the people on our YouTube channel who are seeing us, we are back and we are providing you so much value. If you own your own business, if you know somebody who owns a business, let them know. Thank you. We love you. And I hope to see you again and speak with you tomorrow. God bless.